Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Ningtyas, NIM 023, mahasiswi Pendidikan Biologi Unggulan 2017 Universitas Negeri Surabaya, kelas Microteaching I 2017. Pada kesempatan kali ini, saya akan memodelkan model pembelajaran langsung atau direct instruction. Seperti yang telah kita ketahui bersama bahwa direct instruction adalah model pembelajaran langsung atau dikenal dengan whole class teaching. Model pembelajaran langsung merupakan suatu model pembelajaran yang terdiri dari penjelasan guru mengenai konsep atau keterampilan baru terhadap siswa. Model pembelajaran langsung atau direct instruction dilandasi oleh teori belajar perilaku atau yang dikenal dengan behavioristik yang berpandangan bahwa belajar bergantung pada pengalaman, termasuk pemberian umpan balik. Satu penerapan teori perilaku dalam belajar adalah penguatan, yaitu umpan balik. Selamat menyaksikan video ini. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys. Before we study, let's pray together. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, praise to be Allah, Lord of the world, the most beneficent, the most merciful, Master of the day of judgment, the alone we worship, the alone we ask for help, so as to strive. Amin, amin. How are you today? How are you today? Everyone? Okay, good. I think you are always good, healthy, and happy. I hope so. I will check first. Wima. Okay. Izar. Yes. Alfian. Good. Sinta. Good. Jessie. Good. Trana. Okay. Rifa. Good. Laras. Good. Hayati. I'm so proud of you. Yeah. No one's absent today. Okay. Now, answer this question. What is the relationship between the structure and function of tissues in animal? Any opinion? Any question? Good. The structure of animal tissue is closely related to its function. For example, the tissue in the heart has a different structure than the tissue in the kidney. Are you understand? Yes, I think it's so simple. Yeah. Today, we will make a song about animal tissue. By making song, you can learn animal tissue easily. We will sing a song. Okay. Now, the learning course today is, after following learning process, student can, through discussion in a group, student can analyze various forms and structure of cell from epithelial tissue appropriately. Through discussion in a group, student can explain various kinds of connective tissue in the body of an animal or human. Through discussion in a group, students can correctly distinguish smooth muscle tissues, striated muscle, and hard muscle. Through discussion in a group, students can explain the characteristics of nerve tissue. Through discussion in a group, students can make songs about animal tissue. Through discussion in a group, students can display and sing songs about animal tissue that have been made. Okay, very clearly. The goals of learning today. I have idea for you about animal tissue. Let's watching.
The animal body is made up of different types of tissues: epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and nervous tissue. Let's look at each tissue in detail. Epithelial tissues form a protective layer for organs. They act as a barrier to keep the different body systems separate. Epithelial tissues are of different types depending on their shape and function. Let's first look at squamous epithelium. Squamous epithelium has flat and thin cells. These cells group together and do not have intercellular spaces between them. They are found in the outer layer of the skin, lining the cavities of ducts, blood vessels, and the chambers of the heart, and provide mechanical support. These pillar-like cells are called columnar epithelium. Columnar epithelial cells are cylindrical. They are found in the lining of the stomach and intestines and facilitate the movement of nutrients across the epithelial barrier. This is glandular epithelium. When columnar epithelial cells modify as gland cells and secrete substances at the epithelial surface, they form glandular epithelium. These are found in the sweat glands and tear glands and produce secretions. This is the lining of the respiratory tract where ciliated epithelium tissue is found. These tissues are actually columnar cells with hair-like projections called cilia. Cilia are motile, and this movement pushes the mucus forward into the nasal tract to clear it. These cubical cells belong to cuboidal epithelium tissue. This tissue is found in the lining of kidney tubules, salivary glands, and thyroid glands, where it provides mechanical support. Stratified epithelium may have the same or different kinds of epithelial cells. Cells line up one over the other to form stratified epithelium. It is found in places of wear and tear, like the epidermis of the skin, lining of the mouth cavity, and esophagus. This is a network of roads that connects different places to each other. Similarly, the animal body also has its own network of tissues that connects different organs and tissues. It is the connective tissue. Connective tissues are of different types, depending on their shape and functions. Let's take a detailed look at each of them. Blood is a type of fluid connective tissue. Blood has a straw-colored liquid part called plasma, which contains water, proteins, salts, and hormones. Blood cells suspended in the plasma include red blood corpuscles or RBCs, white blood corpuscles or WBCs, and platelets. Blood flows within blood vessels and transports gases, digested food, and hormones to different parts of the body. Bone is another connective tissue. Bone cells are embedded in a hard matrix composed of calcium and phosphorus compounds. It is a hard, porous tissue that anchors the muscles and protects the internal organs. Take a close look at these tissues that pack and bind various organs. These are fibrous connective tissue. They include ligaments that connect two bones. Ligaments are tough and elastic and provide strength and flexibility. Take a look at these irregular shaped cells. They are areolar connective tissue that fills the space inside organs and supports them. Such tissues are found between the skin and muscles and around blood vessels and nerves. Here's a look at the adipose connective tissue. Cells of this tissue are filled with fat globules. It is found below the skin and around internal organs like kidneys and acts as an insulator. Animals can move because of the elasticity and flexibility of muscular tissues. Muscular tissues have elongated cells called muscle fibers. Muscular tissues are of three kinds: striated muscles, unstriated muscles, and cardiac muscles. Striated muscles are cylindrical, unbranched, and multinucleated. Each muscle fiber has dark bands alternating with light bands called striations. These muscles help us move our limbs and lift weights at will. So, striated muscles are called voluntary muscles. They are found in our limbs, body wall, face and neck. See how the food is pushed down to the alimentary canal by the contraction and relaxation of muscles. This process is done by unstriated muscles, which are spindle-shaped with one nucleus. They do not have striations and are called smooth muscles. They are also beyond our control and are called involuntary muscles. They are found in the iris of the eye, urinary bladder, and bronchi of the lungs. That leaves only one type of muscle tissue, cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles are branched, cylindrical fibers with a single nucleus. The contraction and relaxation of these involuntary muscles cause heartbeats. Do you know what these boys are doing? They are trying to converse over a telephone that they have made. The function of the wire is to transmit information. Similarly, our body also has tissues that transport information from one part of the body to another. These are called nerve tissues. Let's take a closer look at nervous tissues. Nervous tissues have elongated cells called neurons. Each neuron consists of a cell body with a nucleus and cytoplasm called cyton, and elongated hair-like extensions called dendrites. One of the dendrites, called axon, is very long. Neurons join end to end to form nerve fibers. These nerves are richly supplied with blood. Nervous tissues are found in the brain, spinal cord, and nerves.
Now, I will show you how to make song about animal tissue. The first step is choose the song time. Because our material is animal tissue, we have to choose animal tissue theme song. Are you understand? Yeah, I think you are understand. And then the second step is create story frame. You have to create story frame. It's very important. Example, tells type of animal tissue. In this step, you can use another like a structure of tissue, function of nerve tissue, up to you. And then the third step is make a distinctive title, because title is very important and can interesting everyone and every people. Example, title is type of animal tissue. You can use another title. It's very interesting and important. Next is determine the tune to be used. Match the lyrics to the tune. You can replace the song lyrics. Are you sleeping song? Like this. And then write the lyrics. Choose the vocabulary that relevant with Are You Sleeping song. Type of animal tissue. Animal tissue, animal tissue. There are four. Epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscle nerve, muscle nerve. Once again. Animal tissue, animal tissue. There are four epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscle nerve. Okay. Um, let's sing together. Animal tissue. There are four epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscle nerve, animal tissue. There are four epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscle nerve, animal tissue. There are four epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscle nerve. Have you found a group? Good. Please gather with your group and check your WhatsApp because I sent a student worksheet in your WhatsApp. Before doing it, please look at this presentation about your worksheet. Okay, this is your worksheet. It's introduction about the animal tissue. And then it's a goals of the worksheet. Color. Student can analyze various forms and structures of cells that form epithelial tissue appropriately. The second, student can explain various kinds of connective tissue in the body of an animal or human. The third, student can correctly distinguish smooth muscle tissue. And the fourth, student can explain the characteristic of nerve tissue. Okay, next, it's instruction of your worksheet. First, make a new song whose lyrics contain structure and function of animal tissue. Second, sing the song with your friends, then collect the song on a CD at the next meeting. 3. Complete the following table to increase understanding of animal tissue. And the fourth, the following are searches that can be used to do this work. You can browsing about this web. This is layout of worksheet. Make a song and it's a table. You can make a song about animal tissue and write it in the box below. Write a title and then write song. Yeah, number 2 is you have to complete the type of animal tissue, function, and location in the body. And yeah, it's to complete the table. There are two of nerve tissue. You can write about this nerve tissue in the table. Because make a song is collect in next meeting, so we will discuss about answer of 2A and 2B. It's presentation time. Any groups want to present about discussion result? Hayatin. Please Hayatin, present it.
Yes, Miss. The picture number 1, types of animal tissue, areolar function holds the organs in place cushion and protects organs. Location in body surrounds blood vessels and nerves found in the mesentery which surround the intestine. Picture number 2. Simple squamous and stratified squamous. Function. Responsible for diffusion. Thin structure allows for movement of substances across the cell. Location in body. Simple. Capillaries, alveoli. Stratified skin. 3. Skeletal muscle. The muscle have a reflex action but can also respond the conscious control. Location in body. It is anchored by tendons and is used to effect skeletal muscle movement, such as locomotion and maintain posture. Picture number 4. Epithelial cuboidal. Function. Serve a protective function against bacterial and the wearing away of certain organs by lining various structures. Also prevent water loss. Location in body. Kidney tubules or glands. Number 2B. Picture number 1. Type of nerve tissue. Sensory neuron. Information. The sensory neurons are responsible for sending information about the environment to the central nervous system. They are activated by touch, light, temperature, pressure, hearing, and each other. Sensory nerve cells carry impulse from a receptor to the central nervous system. Picture number 2. Interneuron. With the information is these neurons are very short compared to the sensory and motor neurons. The connectors or the interneurons connect a sensory neuron with a motor neuron. The impulse travels from the cell body at the head and along the short axon to the dendrites. Picture number 3. Motor neuron. Motor neurons carry impulses from the CNS to muscle or glands. In most cases, the motor neuron causes muscle contraction, but motor neurons can also cause secretion of substance by gland. The motor neurons cause a response via chemicals known as neurotransmitter. Have done, Miss?
Oh, very good, Atin. Very good. Good job. Who wants to deliver about the conclusion this material today? Anybody? Okay, Ali, please tell me.
There are 4 types of animal tissues: epithelial, connective, muscle, and nerve tissue. Major categories of epithelial tissues are squamous, columnar, and cuboidal epithelium. Connective tissue consists of areolar or loose connective, white fibrous, cartilage, bone tissue, and blood. There are 3 types of muscle tissue: skeletal, smooth, and cardiac muscle. And there are 3 of nerve tissue. There are motoric neuron, interneuron, and motoric neuron.
Wow, marvelous. Good, Alif. Thank you, Alif. You are very excellent. Wow, I'm so proud of you. You are very clever. You can explain about animal tissue. And don't forget, next meeting, please collect your assignment to make a song about the animal tissue. Okay? I'm sorry if I have mistake in this meeting. And then, before we end this meeting, let's pray together. Enough. Thank you, guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.